Hello, and welcome to the Grubstlodger. This will be the first in a series of videos involving daring escapes, true adventure, and dodgy 70s hair. Yes, I'm going to be looking at the 1979 TV series, Dick Turpin. Dick Turpin was created and mostly written by Richard Carpenter. Now, Richard Carpenter was a TV writer and novelist and is probably most famous for Catweasel, which I'm quite fond of. As well as that, he wrote Black Beauty, and he wrote the famous Five, and he also did the very famous Robin Hood series. As well as this, he created a whole bunch of series which are basically Robin Hood in disguise. Dick Turpin is one of them. For our Robin Hood character, we have Dick Turpin. Now, he doesn't exactly steal from the rich and give to the poor, but he does steal from the rich, and he does give to the poor. Just not always necessarily one after the other. As well as him, we've got Swift Nick, who essentially is his merry men, though he's not that merry and he's barely a man. Instead of King John, you've got Sir John Glutton. It's a subtle name, you kind of know what he's in for. And instead of the Sheriff of Nottingham, you have Captain Spiker. My plan is to go through the series and introduce you to the actors, the over-actors, the characters, the lack of characters, and just generally all the things going on in it. I'm going to count all the Beggar's Opera references, and I'm going to also look at the history of it. A bit. The fact is, it was made in the 70s for a 70s audience. And if you look at the costumes, well, they're very 70s, 1770s, if you know what I mean. Now, this is the only time I'm really going to talk about Dick Turpin as a historical character. Namely, I think it's weird how he's become the symbol of all the highwaymen, seeing as Dick Turpin was more of a housebreaker, and definitely not a very romantic sort of person. I blame Rookwood for that. However, this series does separate him from the historical Dick Turpin a bit, and also from Rookwood's Dick Turpin. And I'll talk about that when we get there. So strap yourself in for some slightly naff swordplay, really good horsemanship, and some kind of adventures that you've kind of seen before, but are really good fun anyway. Now, just a quick note about the quality of the clips you're going to see. I've got them all off this DVD, and it's an ITV DVD, which means it's crap. The quality's barely video, the sound's off, the episodes aren't all in order. Indeed, the series aren't all in order, and the last 3 discs don't work. It's a typical ITV DVD, I have to say. And I've written to the company, and hopefully they'll send me something a bit better. However, the first 2 discs containing the first series does in fact work, even if it's a bit scratchy. So that's what I'll be going through for the next, 17 weeks or so. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Goodbye.